So, hello everyone. So we got BK 3002D Tier 7 German medium tank, which one we have been a little bit challenged by one person to free market. He asked basically to free market this tank, or been challenged to free market because he knew it that this tank have only 145 millimeters of penetration. So I don't know. It was enjoyable session actually by free marking this tank. We managed to get free mark of excellence, as you can see, and we managed to get those free mark of excellence in 55 games, which is not bad at all. And we got 2.1 thousand damage per game plus almost 1,000 spotting, so over 3k combined, which is not bad in my opinion. And let's jump to the equipment, which one we were using and what kind of actually perks. I highlighted one thing, guys, that many of people actually training perks in really wrong purposes. Like for example, this medium, yeah, as you can see, we got six hands, then gun handling, blah blah blah. I don't have free experience or whatever to boost my crew. I'm training every single tank with new perks, with new crew. So that's how I'm going while I'm trying to grind by myself. And this 55 games, this is what we made in 55 games. We managed to get field modifications and free perks almost. So that's not bad actually. So we got six hands, we got gun handling, view range, and repairs. And then moving on, after we get the brother in arms, we went for a break on. Yep, to increase our view range, highlighting view range 483 with optics. Keep that in mind. Without optics, uh, yeah, without optics 440, which is not bad. Trust me. For a tier 7, that's not bad. And then we get repairs, some gun handling or camo. So it depends of whatever. But those two first perks plus view range, in my opinion, always have priority, guys. Anyway, equipment which we were using, it was vents, improving aiming, yeah, gun lane driving or whatever you call it, rammer. That's a second layout which can fit in like middle range games like Minsk or Ansk. Yeah, Ansk. Where is the green playground on the right side and then the city and so on? Because this tank requiring gun, he needs gun. This layout could work on every single map, and you need improving aiming because the aim time is just well a little bit bad for this tank, and without that it's 2 seconds, so your reload time is 5 seconds, you're aiming for 2 seconds, it combines. Or you can have second option, which where I was using for open maps, for way more open maps, improving by having more view range up to 483. That's really great for tier 7. So imagine Prokhorovka, Malinovka against tier 9s or 8s. You're getting to the bush, you're getting spotting damage 1, 2, 3k, and you're dominating. Yeah, that was my equipment. Obviously, we play without gold, 145, blah blah blah. High explosions just for walls. Yeah, I would go if I would be smart, I would go like that. Or if I would be rich smart, I would go like that. But yeah, I'm not. And small repairs, small first aid, food, always food. And then we got field modifications. Jumping to field modifications, we got options to choose better gun when it's damaged, or penalty of engine or ammo. Nah, you don't need it. You're not gonna be in the front or whatever. So I went to gun traverse speed because we need more gun handling this tank. Doesn't seems like he's very good in gun handling. So after I got all perks and field modifications, the gun was quite good actually, and with gun laying drive, oh, difficult words. Then you have option between dispersion and moving on the move dispersion. So I didn't choose none because I don't want to reduce none of them or increase none of them. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose none of dispersion on standing or dispersion on the move. Sometimes you need to shoot on the move, sometimes while you're standing. And this tank is really fast, so sometimes you're gonna do some really good movements, let's say like that. Or you can go with dispersion and camp in the back. Whatever you want. Then the last one, you got option to suspension, repair time, and you're gonna reduce your camo, which is a lot. So I went with the camo. As you can see, if you go to reverse speed and suspension repair time, which is you got repairs, and you're gonna lose such a huge amount of camo from 22 to 16. Now, no, I don't want it. I went for camo. I increased my camo. So yeah, that was a tier 7 review. In my opinion, my option. This is how I play. This is what I use, and I think so. That wasn't bad at all. 55 games, and let's jump to the battles. Let's check 3 Mark of Excellence game, and let's check a really epic game, which one we managed to do with this tank, while we haven't had a Brother in Arms or any other of these perks, except just one line. Anyway, let's go. So today we got a battle on VK30 O2D. Tier 7 German medium tank. Yeah, I had quite good games actually with this tank. Didn't expect that. He's quite fun to play. Even we were playing without gold, and which means we were playing with 145 millimeters penetration. It's not much, I know. I know it's not much. 145 millimeters. Obviously, we have a really decent matchmaking, which is against tier set. Against tier 5s. Bam, one snap. He were actually aiming or waiting for us. So we have a really nice matchmaking. We're playing against tier 5s, which is great for us, obviously. But now imagine if we're playing against tier 8s, which is more often, obviously, and against tier 9s. With 145 millimeters, that can be a really huge pain. Trust me. Anyway, we got this matchmaking, and we're playing against tier 5s in Ghost Town, and our T50/shooting, huge progress. I like him, what he's doing. Anyway, we're spotting a BDR, and let's try to shoot him. Yeah, one in, easy. Second, are we going to do second one? Oh, second was looking like it went in. One more blind shot. Nah, it didn't look like. Anyway, good beginning. We got a little bit, which is always awesome. And yeah, can be actually a difficult game. Maybe not. Well, we will see. I don't know how it's gonna be, but we will see. To be honest, we were already talking about this tank. What is his capabilities? What is his penetrations? What are his pluses or minuses? He's really nice balanced tank, and yeah, I think so. You know that. Everyone knows that. Nothing special, to be honest, but in the meanwhile also something. It's like, I don't know, for me it was like tier 7 Progetto, for example. You know Progetto, tier 7 medium tank? Very familiar. Very. Really. That was a bad shot. Don't. Just don't. That was a bad shot. And yeah. Trying to outplay T29. Are we going to outplay him? Who knows? We're trying to have our support team, which is Tiger P in the background, and we're trying to wait till he's gonna trade, and he's shooting, and what we're doing, we're peeking. Trying to get cover from the Panzer, who have a derp gun, and he actually can pen us with that derp gun. We're taking one more for him. I mean, we're giving one more, and as you can see, the reload time in this tank is really not bad. The PM can work, just penetration. Struggling. As you can see, we even bouncing tier 5 side armors. Well, yeah, you'll say, he were side scraping. Yeah. Against tier 7, whatever you say. Whatever you say. T29 getting outplayed a little bit, but he's still in the game. We're bouncing once again because of the big caliber, and he's shooting, he's making mistake. We're shooting again to lower plate, and again we're bouncing just because of standard ammunition. He's still in the game. Finally, we took him out. That took a lot of time, honestly, a lot of time. But T29 actually was enjoying the game. His armor was working in this game. And he said, holy moly, probably he said. Did you see that? I didn't finish Artie. Did you see that? I think so. That was my mistake. In the future, we may have a big problems because of that Artie. We may have a big problem. But yeah, I never know. I don't know. Maybe not. It's first time I'm watching this replay. Even the fact it's my replay, but yeah. Let's say maybe we're gonna have in the future problems, okay? Let's say like that. Okay, taking out a mix, bouncing a mix in meanwhile as well. I don't know what was that shot, don't ask me. It's supposed to be not. But we dig him, which is good. A mix making one shotable, and we are so far on 2.6k. As you can see, the gun is nice. Gun is nice. Handling is nice. I don't see problems while playing with this tank, and sometimes you can even bounce. Obviously, if you use the tank perfectly. Because in the side scrape, or even the guy who's playing opposite, he have the same gun. I mean, same tank. I can bounce his front armors if you angle in the right place, in the right angle. But in the meanwhile, my penetration, keep that in mind, is only 145. Yeah, I know. We managed to bounce Dicker, and now we can actually try to run away. Why we need to try to run away? Because there is a lot of actually tanks. Actually. How many times I said actually? Doesn't matter. He's picking really bad. We're giving him one for the team, and we side scraping and we bouncing. Well, he got also low penetration, so keep that in mind. He's shooting standards. He got the same gun, so that's quite impressive. We're trying to run away because there is enemy all the way around. And now we just took one for the team, which was really bad. Our Tiger P didn't even manage to hit him. So that was naughty. That was naughty. And AMX coming. Try to kill him. Very important kill. No, the shell went to the turret, damn you. And AMX Lynx coming in the front. And he is trying to shoot. He did the shot. That was nasty trades. Okay, we're bouncing this, rhyming straight away because he's tier 5. We need to rhyme him. We need to... And we're trying to flank him the same way. Why? Because T67 turret traverse speed is really slow. The same slow as like Super Hellcat, for example. And 44 getting one. And he's shooting. We're losing another 145. That's a lot of lost hit points in the last 1 minute. And we took that one more. Why? Because we don't have repairs. Nasty. We just lost 300 from clickers. 300 where we'll need it if we want to win this game. We will need it if we want to win this game. 11 to 13, we're dominating. An enemy, meanwhile, also dominating. Quite dodgy game. Super Hellcat picking from behind Tiger, getting butt shots. So what are we gonna try to do? We're gonna run away. Because it's quite difficult to outplay Hellcat. And he just took it out him. And we're gonna try to take VK down. In meanwhile, and are we going to take? Keep that in mind that Super Hellcat can one-shot us. VK is trying to run on the other side with giving him one low roll, which just doesn't matter. Anyway, he's too shotable for us. And now we get spotted. We got... Yeah, we managed to run away safe, which is good. And we're playing 1 against 4. Yeah, 1 against 4 RTG shoot. We got 7 kills and almost 5,000 damage. In tier 7. With 145 millimeters penetration. Yeah. I know. That was a dangerous pick. Okay, Super Hellcat coming. He's bouncing. Super Hellcat just bounced the shot. Artie giving us 58. We become really one-shotable. He again bouncing the shot because he's not pre-aiming. And now Super Hellcat actually trying to turn because... That was the worst thing what he can actually do. The Super Hellcat turret traverse speed is really bad. And we managed to actually take him out. He managed to bounce 2 shots. Oh, what a poor guy, actually. He should be angry. Vacate through on the move and he's bouncing, basically. He's tracking us. And the heartbreaking end. They pick together. AMX and 4 pick together. We rise our gun before we get destroyed. Wow. And here we got Master. Assad Master. We got the blind shot as well to that what was the nickname? BDR, which is good, I think so. Or someone else got a blind shot. Anyway, almost 6,000 damage in the tier 7. Without perks, keep the eye on the perks as well, guys. We had only 99. I mean, we had only one skill, one perk, 6 hands, gun handling, and view range a little bit. We didn't have the brother in arms, nothing. We didn't have field modifications either, and we have managed it or achieve this kind of game. And moving on, if you want to check, almost 6,000 damage, 9 kills, 1 point, almost 4,000 base experience in losing team. 108,000 profit. Obviously, we complete some missions, so yeah. I still would be 30, 40,000 profit. That was a game. That was a game, a heartbreaking game, but we managed to have a really great game, which is good. Which is obviously good. We're playing in Minsk, in a lovely Minsk with tier 8s, against tier 8s, I would rather say, and meanwhile also tier 6s. And like always, without waiting, we're trying to take the right side. Why? Because the right side is the right place to play. If you don't have armors, I could go over there, but no. I like to play over here, and we're gonna try to do it. As you can see, T20, T50/2, Skoda T25. They're coming forwards to me, so I'm gonna have some farm, and meanwhile I need to watch out of them, obviously. Because Skoda have a nice gun, and blah 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 blah. And let's see where they are, and they're doing something weird. One get punishment, and no, actually that's the other light tank. Okay, they're doing something interesting. I don't mind. Let them do. Two light tanks went in weird position. My T29 gonna have something to do. Enemy KV1S trying to come over, and he's actually pushing forwards, which is good, which means I can try to farm him. He's snapping, we failing. Another tier 8 coming from the corner. What? Really strange, huh? He's keep pushing. Hey, don't tell me he's a paid actor. He's not paid actor and all. I didn't pay him. He didn't accept my small amount, which one I was trying to offer him. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna ignore him. Why? Because obviously in the front is tier 8, then tier 6, and another tier 6. As soon as he tried to relocate, we're spanking his bot. Perfect. Yeah, no, we didn't kill him. 4-0, as always, that is a fair and balanced game. We're tracking tier raid because he's picking like special one. He's repairing, and we're shooting, we're bouncing. Why we're bouncing? Because it's 6-0 already. That's why we're bouncing. And when we're bouncing, we have to bounce because it's bouncing against the 145. He's spanking, he's shooting, we're pushing 6-1. Amazing. We're getting Amarok, we'll double track him. And we're also spotting Guardian meanwhile, and we're spotting a lot actually. And that's quite good. We got almost 2k, and now we got Permatrack. Who's now tough? Well, probably Leo. We're getting one shot from the Leo because we're under rest. Open map, which is over there, obviously. Yeah, I know. And we got 2,500. Why we have 2,500? Because we push our W key. Why we push W key? Because before we pushed the W key, it was already 5 or 6-0. Yeah, I know, guys. Something unusual, like always. I'm mentioning that every single time. It's already hundreds of times when I mention unusual 15-2 gameplay or whatever. Nothing new, nothing old. We're carrying on with pushing. We're trying to outspot the enemy. Why are we trying to do that? Because we are basically light tank in this end. Let's say like that. There is no light tanks. There is our light tank who's sitting in E3. So he knows that I'm playing this game. He knows that I'm gonna spot it. So he don't need to worry about that. He knows that I'm gonna do the job. So as you can see, I'm more than happy that he's sitting and chilling or sniping. And boom, we got 1000 spotting damage against tier 8. And that was a pick from JK. Boom, we killing him down, and bam, we getting destroyed. Before we get destroyed, we got almost 4000 combined in bloody Ensk and against tier 8 and in 15 to 4 gameplay. So yeah, that was VK. That was VK. He's mobile. He have sometimes armors. His gun is not bad. It's playable tank. Obviously, it's playable tank. Obviously, it's playable tank. Right. So that's a lovely free Mark of Excellence gameplay with first class against tier 8s and almost 4000 combined. It's nothing special, but meanwhile, this is what you can do while you're playing against higher tiers and you getting matchmaking like 6-0. Opposite that, if that would be 0-6, we would lose and our flank would be pushed. We would fall back and run away as soon as possible. But yeah, you know. What if? What if? Moving next. Sorry. We got most by experience. Why? Because we were going for spotting. That's the key in Mark of Excellence. That's the key in everything. And we got a lovely 21,000 profit. We shoot 16, we hit 13, we pen 9, which is not bad. And yeah, thank you for watching and see you soon.